Hello, my name is Lale Escaduque, but my friends call me Lale. This is my final presentation of the project. This presentation is an answer to the question what makes Venezuela unique from an architectural perspective. Through one of the most renowned Venezuelan architects, winner of the National Architecture Award in 1993, Jimmy Alcock. There are excuses for building good architecture in Venezuela. Alcock talked to the Ente Rayas Architecture magazine in 2004. In this interview, Alcock expresses that in Venezuela, but especially in Caracas, there are two main advantages that make it easy to build. Due to the topography, the ideal valley, the 1,000 meters above sea level. For this reason, the title of my project will be Jimmy Alcock, Architecture of Unity. I will focus on analyzing one of the architect's buildings to show how unique Venezuelan architecture can be. This building is Paseo Las Mercedes. It was built during 1969 and 1974. Located on the main avenue of Las Mercedes, from by the tower of the hotel, the lower body, which is the fourth-floor shopping center, the patio is the main theme of the building. There is a very good contrast. There is a predominant presence of the color red, from the ceramic floor to the window sills. This has a lot to do with the usefulness of the building, being of commercial use. Red is a color that represents the compulsion and the desire of the consumer. This red contrasts with the green of the vegetation. It's to recognize that the architect has a good use of the opposite colors, between the cool colors and the warm colors. In the same way, there is a use of the color yellow in the northern zone, identified as the more luxurious zone. It is also used a lot in commercial sites to call the attention of the consumers. The half-red walls leading and transparent on the great central corridor is what allows the best lighting, because it lets the sun enter and has a good view of the climate of the city. The brick and ceramics are the main textures. The ceramics has relief, forming abstract murals that give depth to the site. The details of the window sills and the relief of the brick give the unique characteristics to the building. Let's look at how it plays with the brick, which does not leave it on a plane but gives the sensation of mobility. The texture also marks the difference of sectors with different materials. In fact, in the northern zone and in the Trasnocho area, cinema and theater, there is a predominance of the mirror. The main material is brick. This material, due to its durability and density, helps to block the sound from passing through it. Although in very large spaces, it helps to propagate the echo. The arrangement of the internal walls and the structure of the building allow it not to spread. For that reason, it can be considered a good acoustic on site. About Trasnocho level, cinema and theater, I have been in the theater and I do have some criticisms for the seating arrangement which makes listening a bit uncomfortable. If you are very far away, it can be a bit difficult to hear, but from the rest, there is also good acoustics. The brick serves as a modulating element in all the spaces of the building, marking a rhythm through the texture. This can also be seen outside, where the windows also appear, giving it a rhythm of repetition of forms. One of the most interesting things about this building is the access and circulation. Because from any street, either on the principal de las Mercedes Avenue or on side streets, the entrance is always marked and accompanied by double heights, eaves, and a vertical circulation that looks towards those spaces, as for example in the northern sector. The main horizontal circulation is given by the central corridor of a professional proportion. All the horizontal circulation resolves around the patio, allowing us to enjoy all the light that passes out by the patio. In the same way, the main vertical circulation given by the stairs and the elevators are looking at this patio. Another thing is that it even has direct connection from the parking, which makes this building very easy to transit and access. The central patio is the great theme of the building. It holds the vegetation and allows an extension of the interior with the exterior. The sensation of the space is unruffable, therefore focusing that central fur given by the patio. The scale of this barrel gives a sensation of exaltation when you walk through this space. Given this, the scale is the side is very pleasant. In conclusion, we can see that Jimmy Alcock is a Venezuelan architect who combines tradition and modernity, technique and craftsmanship. He extracts many elements from the experience of the popular Venezuelan house, such as the corridors, patios, events, columns, which combine with the special treatment of light and shade effects and integration with nature. It makes architecture very autochthonous. For me, that vision that he has makes Venezuelan architecture unique because he's looking for an architecture of identity, a vernacular architecture without universal capture through the decline of our traditional values in sync with modern experience. This project represents for me a look at Venezuelan architecture from an architect I respect very much. This made me think, if I see this building in another part of the world, could I identify it as a Venezuelan building? Yes, because we have something, those minimal details in the window sills and those details of climate that you say, wow, this is so Venezuelan. Thank you very much. It was my final project of the course. Thank you, teacher Daphne. Thank you, Jimmy Alcock.